This is the podcast, not an interview. This is a conversation. No gimmicks, just reasons. 84 reasons. Come holler at me. What up, my good people? Listen, if you're looking at this ugly face right here, I'm not the one you came to see. My next guest, he has a problem with baseballs. He has a problem with opposing teams, all the way from Tampa, Florida. I think he got 50 home runs on the year. They call him Caglianone. I can't even Cags. The great Jac Caglianone. What's going on with you there, Jac?
Nothing much, man. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming on, man. Before I even get into what's going on with the season right now, how does one deal? We in the NIL era, right? How does, a lot of fanfare, a lot of access. How does Jac deal with the fact that, one, you look like a tight end, defensive end walking around campus, but you play baseball? How does Jac deal with the access that he has now with so many people having access to you?
I mean, it's great. It's great, being able to work with everybody over at Florida Victoria. Kind of really paved the way for Florida student athletes. I'm extremely thankful for them and what they're doing for myself, my teammates, and everybody else in the other sports.
So with everything you have to do as a baseball player, the limited time that you have, your schedule is packed. How does Florida Victorians make sure that, listen, Jac, tell us what you want to do, and we'll make sure you do it? Because I know you from Tampa, you from 2 miles, you from 2 hours, down 75. How has Florida Victorians also made it so that not only do they help you when you at games, but have you done anything in your hometown yet with them?
I have not. No, it's definitely something that I'd like to venture to at some point. To be honest, I hadn't really thought about it, so you brought that up. That'd be pretty cool to kind of start a camp or something, but they're just great people. I really enjoy working with them, and they do a great job.
Jac, you're a man of many talents. I saw when you turned into a robot. I know this is 2023. You hit the grand slam, and what made it funny to me was everybody's looking at you and the ump like, all right, what is Jac gonna do? You get the grand. I've never seen nobody walk with their head straight down. Was it the fact that your teammate gets thrown out? You like, I'm not gonna get this any ammunition to throw me out, even though I usually supposed to celebrate when I just hit a grand slam.
Yeah, I mean, that game was as good as it could possibly be against Georgia. It's a rivalry game. Everybody's bringing their best. Energy is just a part of the game. And I honestly didn't even cross my mind to make a celebration or anything like that. It was more of a in-the-moment thing. I was like, how can we capitalize on this? And that's just kind of what I came up with. I didn't expect it to get like the blow up that it did, but I find it really funny.
What you did not see was, because obviously you in the moment, that ump is staring at you like, I want him to make one. And I get it. It's Florida, it's Georgia, whether it's baseball, basketball, football. We don't like them. They don't like us. We get it. We thought the ump was supposed to be neutral. We thought he was supposed to be neutral, but are you planning to do that when you're running around the base, or is that something that just happened when you cross home plate?
It was definitely something that was kind of, as I was coming to home after I rounded third, I was like, okay. I was like, we can do something here. I was like, we can't really do anything here. So I just kind of realized that nothing was kind of the best answer to kind of get the point across. And that's just kind of what happened. I didn't think I was even walking that funny until, I saw the replay on video. But yeah.
Jac, you want a few players who get to do both. Most players want to have bases loaded, them at the plate hitting for the grand slam, or you're a guy that said, listen, it could be base loaded, I'm on the mound. Which one would Jac Caglianone prefer? Do I want it all on the line? It's coming down to me. Either I got to hit a Jac, or I got to get a hit to, extend the game or win the game, or do I want to be on the mound saying, all right, LSU, whoever you are, I'm coming at. What does Jac Caglianone want? Which one? Which scenario?
I feel like even if you asked a pitcher that question, they'd still say hit a grand slam. I gotta ride with that one.
Y'all season last year, oh my God! I know we in 2024. I get it. I'm having last year withdrawal symptoms. I'm trying my best to let it go. I'm not doing a good job of it, but I know we in the current year, and I know it's all about the current year. Sorry, Coach O'Sullivan. This is my last time, and this last time Jack gonna talk about last year. But could you put it into words what last year was like for you guys?
It was unreal. You know, you're playing with guys like Wyatt and Hurston and Sproat and BT and Josh. I mean, you just have all these dudes who really came together just for one goal to go to Omaha and win it all. Um, and obviously, you know, it didn't end the way that we wanted it to. But I mean, I could say without a doubt that that was like the best team I've ever played with. Just that group of guys, everybody fighting for each other. That was really kind of what you want out of a team, and that's kind of what we had. And yeah, I mean, that team's gonna be hard to beat. That was unreal.
When I watch you guys, I see the chemistry, right? I mean, baseball is a different type of sport because y'all around each other a lot. Baseball takes a long time just to play a game. When you talk about innings and getting bringing relievers in and different things, what is the chemistry like on you guys' baseball team? Because chemistry is something you can't hide it, you can't fake it, you can't manufacture it. Coach O'Sullivan can't put on the board. You guys got to like each other. No, you either do or you don't. What makes Gator baseball chemistry so authentic?
Honestly, just the care that we have for one another. You know, everybody wants each other to succeed. Um, what's really kind of drilled into us is just like you got to wrap yourself up in the team, you know, as fast as possible, and that's how, you know, all the personal goals and stuff like that will kind of fall into place the quicker you kind of just wrap yourself up in the club. So, you know, every time you go out there, you're fighting with, you know, the other 8 guys on the field, and just trying to help them and help everybody get to that, you know, get a win or move on in the postseason and all that type of stuff.
Your favorite team to play in the state of Florida?
Obviously, Florida State. I mean, that's kind of like the obvious answer. Yeah, you know, we play them tomorrow. I'm excited about it. You know, going to Tallahassee is never fun, but it's a lot more fun when you win. So we'll see how it goes.
I gotta ask this: favorite team to play in the SEC?
Honestly, like I got to go with Mississippi State just because when we went to their place, their stadium was really cool. They had a really good environment. The second would obviously be LSU. It's just such a, you know, grudge match. It's competitive. It's kind of like the pinnacle of college baseball for us. So
How would you describe yourself as a pitcher? I mean, I see. Obviously, you got to, you hit the term take command of the mound. Would you see yourself as a cerebral type pitcher? Are you aggressive? How would Keggs describe himself when I'm on the mound? I'm saying, listen, I'm trying to serve this dude up.
yeah, I mean, just got to be aggressive. You know, you got to go right at everybody that you face, no matter who they are. And um, yeah, I'd say that I'm definitely, you know, going to blow some smoke and kind of ride it past guys. It's kind of my deal.
When you get a hold of a baseball, like, do you, in your mind, when you up there, do you say, I just got to get a piece of it? Do I got to get all of it? What are you thinking when you say, if as soon as you leave the pitcher's hands, you was like, you picked the wrong one? What does Cag say when he go, oh yeah, I'm either out of here or I'm gonna make real good contact with this pitch?
Yeah, I mean, every time I go up, I'm just trying to hit a ball hard. You know, I'm trying to move the baseball for the team, get something rolling. When I see a pitch that I like, you know, the eyes get real big. You know, everything kind of slows down. So it's yeah, really just hitting the ball hard is kind of my deal.
Cags, what, you 6'5", what, 240, whatever you were. I saw something you wear like a size 17. Here I am thinking, I said, man, I got a big foot. The Cags come out, bro. Y'all little boys. Y'all got big feet, but y'all need to be like, so when the Nike Cags come out, it's really in its too. Like, listen, outside of LeBron or maybe, Shaq, they might wear my size. You wearing a size, how long have you wore a size 17 shoe?
Since my junior year of high school, my foot hasn't really grown a whole lot since. But growing up, it was like I was going through shoes like nobody's business. I mean, I had to kiss shoe game out the window probably in like 6th, 7th grade. So I just take what I can get at this point.
Yeah, but I saw you on the video. The 6'5" crowd. We the 6'5" crew. We thinking, oh yeah, Cash go. Listen, fellas. If I say where are my shoes at, ain't nobody gonna get it twisted. Y'all, I get it. When you're 13, you're 14, please get out of here. But I say that to say, you are the new age size of baseball players. Everybody thinking it's 5'9", 5'10", 5'11", scrappy guy. But then Tatis, I think he's 6'5". You start talk about your size, but your size and ability actually being utilized, because most of the time it's a big guy, but he lacks power or he lacks certain things. You don't lack anything. How has your size and your ability helped you in everything you do in baseball?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely don't take it for granted. The one thing I'm lacking, I'm walking around with boats on my feet. So, it's the speed's probably the only factor that I'm a little short on. But, yeah, I mean, we have a great strength coach. He's definitely gotten me a lot bigger since I've been in college. And that's kind of been my thing, especially rehab in freshman year, and just kind of taking advantage of the weight room and making sure that all the pieces were clicking.
You on the baseball circuit in Florida. You live in Tampa. You go to playing high school. You say, I'm going to Florida. You have the injury, but obviously since then, everything has been through the roof. Could a young Jack see all this happening? Not NIL. No one saw that. But I mean, what you doing is like off the chart. 33 home runs last year. I already got 15 this year. Did a young Jac Cag see all this happening when he decided to come to Florida?
I didn't know what to think, to be honest with you. I mean, coming off an injury, I'm always like, I mean, I know I'm going to put the work in, on the rehab side, and I'm going to get better from it. I definitely had high hopes. Safe to say, living up to those and really just trying to be a good teammate for everybody else.
Now, everybody knows you, super duper star, big time prospect. Baseball is a hard sport because it's the best players just fail at a lesser rate. Everybody's failing in baseball, but the best players, I don't strike out as much. My own base percentage is a little bit better. But with you said I'm always trying to hit the ball hard, but your dreams are gonna come true here real soon. Obviously, Gator Nation will love you for you to come back, but if you don't, we're not gonna hold it against you, Jack. I'm just saying. But how much, I guess, easier it is to play baseball when I can see my dream coming? Because everybody comes to play for Florida because I want to go to the bigs. Everybody's not going, that's fine. But you're going to get a chance to play at the next level. Does it kind of make you be more comfortable when you're out there knowing that what I came to Florida for is actually going to come to the forefront?
Yeah, I mean, the whole reason people come to Florida and why I came to Florida was to develop, I knew that Coach O'Sullivan, Coach Trollman, and Coach Cop are definitely going to kind of be the right resources that I need to elevate my game, as well as surround myself with just great people. That was kind of the biggest thing for me. But being out in the field, I'm not looking, too towards the future. The future will come when it gets here. I'm just focused on the next game, next pitch, next AB type deal, just keeping that short-term foresight and, just trying to ride it out and enjoy it as much as I can.
I saw something where I think you were talking to Rob Pell. I don't know. He was talking about wearing cologne. He was like, wearing cologne? So do you wear cologne now when you out there?
Not on the field, no. I don't. I still don't see why that's important, but my stance hasn't changed on it.
How when you are one of the best athletes in the state of Florida at the flagship university in the state of Florida, how do you keep it all normal? Because it's not normal what you do, but how does Jack say, look, with everything that goes on, I know who I am, I know what I represent, I just want to stay as level-headed as possible with everything that goes on around me?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just a 21-year-old kid just figuring out life, too, like everybody else. I mean, baseball's one thing, but off the field, I mean, I spend my time hunting and fishing and doing all that regular stuff. And, I don't kind of bring what happens on the field with me. So I just do my schoolwork, go to class, and then all the fun stuff can happen afterwards on the baseball field.
So wait a minute, you got this 6'5" lefty in the woods saying, "Be quiet, I gotta get out there." It is right. So basically, you are saying, look, I do have a personal life. I know people think I'm just obsessed with baseball, when you're not on the baseball diamond, somebody can find you somewhere. I don't know what you hunt. I don't know what you hunting. I don't know what you hunt in the state of Florida. Who knows what you hunting? Hopefully you're. But talk about the pressures though, because sometimes, Jack, everybody wants to be in your position to play baseball if they're in high school. I don't care who they are, what they are. What would you say to a youngin right now that's in high school going through the baseball circuit that want to play big time baseball?
Yeah, I mean, you just got to be ready to sacrifice things. Me and my dad spent just about every weekend, taking BP or traveling to who knows where to, showcase what I had and play with all these great players and stuff like that. The best thing I can do or I can say is really just get in the gym, get as big as you possibly can, get stronger, and be willing to make the sacrifices, to kind of do what it takes to make it at the next level.
When you first get to college, the first thing they do, no matter what sport you play, is break you down to build you back up. I don't care what sport it is. What was Jac's welcome to college moment to say, all right, I can see what this is, and accepting the fact that who I used to be is great, but who I'm becoming is everything?
Yeah, I mean, probably my first at bat, my freshman year, was kind of like okay, like this is real. We're playing Tennessee at home. It's a big series, SEC baseball. It's exactly what you came to Florida for. And, the first pitch I saw was probably like 85, but it looked like 100 because, the heart rate's going. Everything's like, oh, man, like I'm here. I'm wearing this jersey. This is awesome. That was probably like the biggest like aha moment. Like this is real. So just got to put my head down, keep working, and, hopefully one day I'll get to where I want to be.
What is it like playing for Coach O'Sullivan?
It's great. I love it. He's a very fiery coach. He'll get on you when he needs to, just like any good coach would. But he really does care about his players. He'll take a bullet for us. He's just he's a very stand-up dude. I couldn't see myself playing for anybody else.
I mean, you've hit so many home runs. When you hit a home run, does it feel? Is it a certain feeling you have? I'm talking about when the bat makes contact with the ball. You say, "Oh, that one's out of here," or because you swinging hard every time, you like, "Man, all mine feel the same way as a foul ball, a grounder." But when you hit a homer, do you say, "Well, you can kiss that one goodbye"?
For the most part, there are a couple. You'll get under one, and the wind will take it for you, which is nice. But for the most part, yeah.
Playing with so many guys that's went on to the next level, as you mentioned, how much does that help you? Because most guys, they play in the minors, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Making it to the minors is still a huge thing in baseball. But you play with guys, 4th overall pick, 1st round picks. How was it having guys on your team that you played with help you understand? I can look at their work ethic and either mimic what they did or understand this is what it takes to make it to the next level.
Yeah, I mean, the best example is probably Wyatt. I mean, he's just a guy that did everything right. He worked hard in the weight room. He always, gave 110% on the field. And being able to play with him for 2 years just really taught me that, through all the ups and downs, you just got to stay like with what you can control and, do that to your best of your abilities. And I mean, you're making me miss him when I'm talking about him because, I mean, it's awesome watching him on TV, but, just having guys like that to look up to and add more skills to your tool set when it comes to the game is just kind of a feeling like no other, and seeing what they're doing now and kind of having them to text every once in a while when you have questions about things, guys who've been through the program, they can kind of, just offer a helping hand, which is really nice.
I know we mentioned when we first came on, talked about Florida Victorious, aka the fans, the fan experience. Have you had an experience with a fan? Because fans in baseball are different. I mean, they're right there. You can hear them, you can see them. They crazy in a good way though. I mean it in the most humble way possible. Have you had an experience with a fan that stands out more than others?
Honestly, I met a really nice family with a daughter named Harper. She has Rett syndrome, and I met her at Gators Dockside one time, and just talking with their family and kind of just connecting with them was really nice. And that's probably the most memorable experience that I have. And then the other one's probably signing a baby one time after a game, like a newborn baby. It was one of those, like, I'm scared to mess something up here.
Wait. You wait till the family walks up, they got the newborn, you're like, oh, congratulations. And you thinking they handed you the baby to take a picture with the dad's like just sign on his forehead. Like, what? Did you actually sign the baby?
Well, I signed it shirt, but it was like one of those, like, this thing's like fresh, everything's still soft. I'm not trying to mess anything up. So it was really funny.
So you call your dad today. Your dad goes, man, how was practice? Practice was good. I mean, everything was good. What you did? I signed the baby, Dad. You did what? I signed a baby, But at the same time, I've had those type of experiences a long time ago. But I would be remiss. You talked about you and your dad. And basically when you decide to play baseball in college, your weekends are done. That's it. You don't have weekends anymore. Your dad is going to see this. What would you say to your dad, and how strong did y'all bond become, just in and out of different cities, basically living out of your car every weekend?
Yeah, I mean, my dad's definitely my best friend. He's, just the guy that's always been there. He's the guy that keeps me with a level head when things are going really well or things are going really bad. He's always been the voice of reason for me. So, I really can't thank him enough for all the sacrifices he made to help me get here.
And finally, Cags, I mean, we are definitely, in the midst of the season. As you mentioned, you got to go to a team, you go play a team on the Panhandle of Florida. We understand who they are and what they are, What do you see this season becoming? Obviously, we know what you want to end, what you guys want to end up, but how has the season gone, and how do you guys make sure you guys finish strong?
Yeah, I mean, like every season, there's ups and downs. That's just baseball. I mean, every game's different. My biggest thing, what I'd like to finish the year with is, everybody's on the same page and everybody just wants to get to that one common goal. Everybody wants to go back to Omaha. And I think day by day, we're all figuring it out. We're all getting on the same page and everything's starting to click. So, by the end of it, I want to just be able to look back and just be like, we did all we could. This team, they battled it out. So.
He is Jac Caglianone, a.k.a. Cag Tiny Cags, whatever you want to call him. Yes, he did mention Gators Dockside. Free plug, Gators Dockside. I love Gators Dockside. When I was at, I don't know if they still got the all-you-can-eat wings on Monday. They used to have that when I was in college. Don't know if they still have it. He signs babies. He doesn't wear cologne on the court, on the baseball diamond. No, let's see, no pitcher is safe. No hitter is safe. And then whatever he hunts, deer, moose, don't know what it is, that's not safe as well. But he is Jac Caglianone. I am Ben Troupe. This is the latest installment of 84 Reasons. Make sure and go to FloridaVictorious.com, type in 84 Reasons, and the promo code. Get 20% off your first month's membership to support people like Jack. And like I say, Florida Victorious. Whenever the Jac Caglianone swing for the fences, baseball, camp goes down in Tampa, you can credit 84 Reasons because he said he hasn't done it yet. It ain't too many things this man hasn't done and won't do. Jack, I appreciate you taking the time, man. Stay healthy out there, man, and hopefully you guys make it back to Omaha.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.